Hi, this is Samir Zulfikar and you're watching Social Sciences. Today we are going to discuss about conformity. Being a human being, we always try to fit in. Likewise, we also make choices to stand out. We want to choose how we stand out and for what reasons. For example, a fat boy started a gym to change his appearance to avoid bullying from the smart boys gang of school and to stand out. Take another example of a high school girl whose mother makes her wear long skirts. She might protest that she will look old school because everyone wear trending short skirts. But another high school girl might like wearing those skirts as a way of standing out. Coming back to conformity, the first question that emerged is why we conform. The answer can have many reasons. For example, an individual wishes to gain acceptance from the other group members. As man is a social animal, he cannot live alone. Acceptance from the group and getting the membership is the only way through which individuals try to maintain his existence. Being a son, being a friend, being a student. The association with primary or secondary groups gives meaning to the life of the individual. And the second reason is that individuals want to achieve goals that the group intends to reach. If you are a member of a group, you need to conform to make decisions and implement the decided course of action. For example, if you belong to a poor family, you need to work hard with other family members so that your family can come out of poverty. Not only this will help the whole group, but you will be also able to achieve your personal goals, that is, to live a secure lifestyle. Sociologists believe that another reason that pushes individuals to conform is that they wanted to enjoy taking part in group activities to ensure the group continuation. Conformity is the extent to which an individual complies with group norms or expectations. And we can take the example of reference groups through which we try to assess and understand how to act, how to dress, and how to behave in a particular situation. This is all about our society, it is all about our group, it is all about our family, which is trying to train us in a certain way. And we, being an individual or being a part of that family, we are adhering, we are conforming to their norms and rituals and trying to behave like a member of that particular group. Categories of conformity have been distinguished by the sociologists, that is, compliance and acceptance. Compliance is the public agreement. It refers to overt behavioral change in the direction of that norms, whereas acceptance is private agreement that refers to covert attitudinal or perceptual change. For example, if an individual initially refused to perform XYZ action and later he get to know that a group is doing XYZ and then he joined to perform his role, the person would be showing compliance. In contrast, if an individual privately believed that the euthanasia should be legalized and he later learned that a group advocated against it, and then he changed his private opinion and go with the group idea, that is, no one should be allowed to take his or her own life, the person would be showing acceptance. Deutsch and Gerard identify two reasons why people conform. They identify that a person wants to fit in with the group due to group pressure. An individual is scared of being rejected by the group. This type of conformity is known as normative conformity that usually involves compliance. On the other side, informational conformity usually occurs when a person lacks knowledge and looks to the group for guidance, or when a person is not clear about situation and socially compares their behavior with the group. This type of conformity usually involves internalization, where a person accepts the views of the groups and adopts them as an individual. Sherif in 1935 conducted an experiment with the aim of demonstrating that people conform to group norms when they are put in an ambiguous or unclear situation. Sherif used a lab experiment to study conformity. He used the autokinetic effect. This is where a small spot of light projected on a screen in a dark room will appear to move even though it is still. That is, it is a visual illusion actually. It was discovered that when participants were individually tested, their estimates on how far the light moved varied considerably from 20 centimeter to 80 centimeter. The participants were then tested in groups of 3. Sherif manipulated the composition of the group by putting together 2 people whose estimate of the light movement when alone was very similar, and 1 person whose estimate was very different. Each person in the group had to say aloud how far they thought the light had moved. The result showed that over numerous estimates of the movement of light, the group converged to a common estimate. The person whose estimate of movement was greatly different to the other 2 in the group confirmed to the view of the other 2. Sherif said that this showed that people would always tend to confirm. Rather than make individual judgments, they tend to come to a group agreement. The whole experiment concluded in a way that when in an ambiguous situation such as the autokinetic effect, a person will look to others for guidance. They want to do the right thing but may lack the appropriate information. Observing others can provide this information. This is known as informational conformity. And if we talk about different categories of non-conformity, then we can prominently distinguish 2 of the most important, that is independence and anti-conformity. Independence occurs when a person holds his opinion regardless of the groupthink. Individual initially disagree with a group and exhibits neither compliance nor acceptance after being exposed to group pressure. On the other hand, anti-conformity occurs when a person initially disagrees with the group and moves even further away from its position at the public or private level after being exposed to the pressure. They succeeded in establishing their opinion without any kind of pressure. Nowadays, young generation is more into non-conformity because they value individual identity more as compared to group identity. They always try to deviate from the social norms to stand out from their other fellows. Now I have some questions for you. How much do you enjoy being noticed? Do you consciously prefer to conform to group norms to avoid alienation from the group? Or you prefer to stand out from the group by deviating from their norms? Do comment your answer in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel.